HBCU game day here at the Lawson Center with Coach Janelle Creighton, who has just started off 2023 with a big win over the Rattlers. Coach, just talk about what your team did right tonight.
I think we came out aggressive, This is a rivalry game. This is a big game for us. We had a tough non-conference season, but we did that on purpose so that we would be ready for this really tough SWAC season. And so I thought we came out aggressive and really worked really hard this last week to get ourselves ready for a really good Rattlers team.
Good start in the SWAC, and just talk about your players that stood out today.
We had a couple highlights. Chanel Wilson had 25 points. Big Baby, also known as Kayla Clark, she had 12 rebounds, holding it down in the paint for us. And then Shante Edwards with 8 steals, that defense, turning defense into easy offense.
Coach, the SWAC is a tough women's basketball conference, so it only gets tougher from here. Just talk about what the team will do moving forward off of this win.
Well, we know we kind of have to stick to our basics, who we are. We really start everything with our defense. And so we're just going to continue to work on that. But we know this is a really tough conference. We just talked about it in the locker room that this is just one, and it just gets started now. Two games a week, got a lot of travel and things like that. So for us, it's going to have to be our foundation, which is our defense, our rebounding, our execution. And those things you got to work on. You got a different, tough competitor every night. So it's hard to always focus on them. You got to focus on yourself. And so that's what we're going to go do.
All right, Bethune-Cookman Wildcats handily defeat the Florida A&M Rattlers here in the Lawson Center, and they are 1-0 in conference play to start out 2023. For HBCU Game Day, I'm Vaughn Wilson. HBCU Game Day here from the Lawson Center with Bethune-Cookman head coach Reggie Theus. Coach, you got to win to start 2023 in this crucial SWAC play. Just talk about how your team played today.
Well, we played against a tough opponent that's well coached, and obviously it's a rival game, so it's a very important game no matter what's going on. I just thought our guys came out defensively and were just really solid the entire game. We had a couple of times down the stretch where we got away from our game plan, but defensively I thought we really locked in and did some great things defensively.
Coach, you got a lot of new parts on the team this year. Are the guys starting to trust one another and play together?
Yeah, that's a good question because, I see us getting better. And I always say early in the year, like in the last 2 weeks, if you're as good as you're going to be, you're in trouble. So I expect us to play our best basketball hopefully by February, and because there's still understanding on how we want to play, what you have to do to win, especially how you win on the road. Winning on the road is tough. This conference is really a tough competitive conference.
And you just said it, the SWAC is a tough conference for basketball. Just talk about looking forward to next week and continuing to get conference play in.
Well, it's tough for us. We have 3 games to start the season on the road. So we go to Louisiana, and I think we play Grambling and Southern, 2 teams that are like historically really good. And that's why this game was so important. I think that I don't know the percentages, but most teams don't win on the road this conference, so to get one on the road is always a great thing.
Coach, you wear 2 hats all the time, and the Lady Wildcats got a win today as well. So how good is that to take home 2 wins back to Daytona Beach?
Well, listen, we both had our struggles in non-conference. To come here and get 2 wins, it's big for both our programs, and just to get our kids moving in the right direction. It's so difficult to go through the kind of conference schedules that we all have. And then you have to play your first 3 games on the road. So this game was really critical for this first stretch.
All right, HBCU Game Day live from the Lawson Center with head coach and athletic director Reggie Theus. A clean sweep for the Wildcats, and we'll see you later on HBCU Game Day.